It is hugely significant. It is the first time the coalition has split since 1987. The Nationals leader in the Senate, Bridget McKenzie, saying that the coalition has breached only 3 times in the last century. So that gives you a little bit of context there. David Littleproud really stressing that this was, in his view, a matter of principle on policy decisions, describing it as a break, not necessarily as a permanent split in the coalition, but as a break for the two parties, keeping the door open to resuming a coalition at some point. This, of course, comes following those discussions between the Liberal leader, Sussan-ley, and Nationals leader, David Littleproud, as they were negotiating the new terms of a coalition agreement. This happens over the course of following an election and also when there is a change in leadership. But we know that the Nationals were pushing some policy positions which clearly the Liberal Party could not agree to. Generally, these kinds of decisions or these kinds of agreements are a secret pact made between the leaders, but they go towards more the front bench and the makeup of the shadow ministry. But here clearly we have seen the Nationals putting forward its policy positions that the Liberal leader Sussan-ley could not agree to.
All right, so what more do we know then about the key sticking points between the Libs and the Nationals?
Yeah, those points of contention became a lot more apparent in recent days as those negotiations took place. We heard yesterday from the Deputy Leader of the Nationals, Kevin Hogan, saying that he would be prepared to split if an agreement couldn't be reached. Obviously, that has eventuated, but we know this was around policies on its nuclear energy policy that the coalition took to the last election, the forced divestiture powers to the supermarkets for supermarket giants that are found to repeatedly price gouge, and the establishment of a $20 billion regional fund. This is something that David Littleproud was pushing privately and publicly in recent days. We heard from the Nationals leader in the Senate, Bridget McKenzie, earlier, spelling this out.
A reasonable request was put to a trusted partner and it was refused. Policies that we had fought for, that only a few weeks ago we fought an election on. Policies that, in the main, rural and regional Australia backed. They are obviously divestiture powers.
So we have obviously heard in length from the Nationals, its position made public today in this extraordinary development. We are yet to hear from the Liberal Party or the newly elected Liberal leader, Sussan-ley, as the ramifications of this play out, Ross.
OK, Pablo, thank you.